Next up, it's a meeting of two of the Championship's in-form teams. Promising runs by Derby and Norwich have lifted these two sides into the playoff positions. They faced each other at a wintry Pride Park. Watching this one for us, Martin Fisher.
4 in yellow wait in the box. It's deep. There's a man over Lansbury. And is it in? Just off the line. Barker who cleared it after the cannon off the goalkeeper. And Lansbury and Norwich deny. Good link up with Houlihan. Cross forced out of the box. Drive coming in from Fox. And off Barker through the legs of Fielding. And Norwich City have a very fortunate opening goal. It's a good 25 yards out. It's going well wide. It came off Barker through the legs of the stricken goalkeeper. Houlihan. And now Lappin. Free header. Second goal for Norwich. Derby all over the place, and Norwich are 2 up inside 30 minutes at Pride Park. It's a disastrous start for Derby. Forward by Roberts. Moore, that's a lovely touch. Commons with a chance to reduce the arrears. Commons! Derby back in it. And if there's one man that they wanted to get in that situation, it's their leading scorer, Chris Commons. What a lovely touch from Luke Moore. And Chris Commons so cool here, and the Derby fans believe again. Space far side for Commons. Ahead of him at the moment, onside is Green. Across goes Ward. Moore waits in the middle. Green is away from Ward. Green! Not far away. Paul Green looking to bend it in at the far post. He's not far wide, is he? Plenty forward here for Norwich as they look for a killer third. Saved by Fielding, and calmness personified by Savage. This was a vital stop from Fielding. Chris Martin looking to bend it in at the far post. Chris Commons can't get away from his man. Yes, he can. Commons! He's put it wide. Well, he appeared to have lost it once here on the edge, then managed to wriggle his way through again, and he's pulled it wide. How costly will that miss prove to be?
I thought we were outstanding. I thought we carried on from last week. I thought we came in the first half, we were excellent, really did, and big win against a really good side.
The last time Millwall played Scunthorpe a year and a half ago, the Iron beat the Lions in a League One playoff final to secure a championship place. Millwall, of course, have joined Scunthorpe in the second tier since, but were still looking to avenge that Wembley defeat. Commentary comes from Dan O'Hagan.
Here goes Morrison giving Byrne a real torrid time. It's Steve Morrison here for Millwall. Morrison! Oh, across the face. Andrew was close to arriving at the far post, but Morrison, who I think went for goal, nearly with the opener. Here's Robinson, who's had a handball by the Millwall captain. Play goes on here with Shitu. Now it's James Henry. Henry driving on. Henry still. Henry, oh, how about that? How about that from James Henry? His first goal this season is one to really get your teeth into for Millwall. It's a super goal, a great run from just the halfway line. Morrison gets away from Byrne. Steve Morrison still. May go alone here, Morrison. It's a great run. It's a fabulous goal. All his own work. League goal number 7 this season for Steve Morrison. He will score few better than that. Got away from Jones, draws Murphy, and finishes from a tight angle with style. Shitu. James Henry. Henry still, he may have a go himself. Here he does! Well, James Henry has really run the show for Millwall tonight, full of running and tricks, and a player who loves to go at defenders and make them back off, and and it's just over the top. Morrison's flick on towards McCoy. It's Morrison again. Morrison at the double. And that is 3 points now for the Lions. There is no way back from here now for Scunthorpe.
So Cardiff gained just a point on Queen's Park Rangers, who didn't play, while Swansea's win lifts them to within a point of their rivals from South Wales. There's little movement at the bottom of the table, as the only team in the lower half to gain even a point with a basement club, Preston North End. The snow had turned to rain in the West Country, where League One's only match, Swindon versus Sheffield Wednesday, took place. Charlie Austin's fine finish put the Robins ahead midway through the first half. Both teams have been in good form and look to be making serious promotion challenges. Wednesday thought they'd earned a penalty, but it didn't matter as Clinton Morrison equalised anyway before the break. There would be a winner, and it was scored by the home side. What's more, it came from a former Wednesday man. John Paul McGovern made it 2-1 to Swindon. That defeat means that Sheffield Wednesday miss out on the chance to go second in the table. They remain fourth, 6 points behind league leaders Brighton. It's so close at the bottom of League One that those 3 points for Swindon lift them 6 places into 14th. Both League Two matches involve sides struggling at the foot of the table. Oxford hosted Barnet, who hadn't won away from home this season, but the Bees took the lead thanks to Mark Marshall. Oxford pushed for the equaliser and could hardly have gone closer after the break through Steve McLean. Sub James Constable unable to follow up. But the host luck did finally turn. Constable was challenging, but this was credited as an own goal by Barnet defender Anwar Udin. Now Oxford chased a winner, and it arrived with 7 minutes left. Constable this time getting his name on the score sheet to complete the comeback. A second win in a row for the U's. Oxford's win lifts them 6 places into the top half of the table. Port Vale currently top League Two, ahead of Chesterfield and Bury. The other match to take place in the division saw Northampton beat Stockport by 2-0. The Cobblers move up 4 places to 18th. Our goal of the week was scored by Craig Beattie for Swansea against Ipswich. It had it all: controversy, drama and a fantastic finish. Next week on the show, back to business. Queen's Park Rangers take on Watford, while misfiring Middlesbrough hosts promotion hopefuls Cardiff. We'll see you then.
Release the passion. Feel the love. Live the football. See all the biggest matches of the season of the Premiership champions, the Men in Blue.
2 goals in 80 seconds. Really is character displayed by Chelsea.
Don't miss Chelsea TV's big match, Marseille versus Chelsea, this Friday, only on Goal TV 2.
The Estádio Nacional in Portugal was the site where nearly 15,000 Scots witnessed the climax to Celtic Football Club's most memorable season ever. the 1967 European Cup final. No British team had ever made it so far in the European Cup, and the Scottish side went into the match against Inter Milan brimming with confidence, having just earned their first domestic treble. A goal down